Hey guys, good morning. It's a Sunday morning and it is 2025. And this video, so here's the thing, I'm gonna come out and show you honestly if YouTube is actually worth doing. All right, so I'm going to go through how I got started real quick. This is not going to be a long video, and I'm going to actually show you or tell you exactly what I make on YouTube, what I make per video on YouTube. I'm not going to tell you, I'm going to show you, because you can go into the analytics, how I got monetized, and is this worth doing for yourself? So I started this channel on December 20th of 2020. At the time, I was a middle school teacher. I had lots of other things. I've raced cars, I flew in the military, all kinds of stuff that you've seen. But I had just turned, I think, 54 years old. And I decided to teach middle school, and then COVID came. And my vice principal, a guy named Mr. Harris, down in Florida, where I was teaching in South Florida, had asked me if I could put together something for the kids to do, something that... So I'm in the garage now. All the dogs were barking. When you have 4 dogs, they're gonna bark. So this is pretty much the only quiet place I have most of the time. So anyway, in 2020, December 2020, over Christmas break, I put together something, a program for the kids that I taught, the middle schoolers, to learn how to do video. I had been in video most of my life. If you guys know me, I've worked in music, television, movies, all this stuff. I went to film school at FSU. I've just done a ton of film stuff. So he's like, hey, would it be cool if you put together like a little program for the semester for our kids to take just for fun? Because they don't have shop class anymore. There's no wood shop, there's no metal shops or any of that. So instead of photography, video. And I said, yeah, I'll go and look on how YouTube works, because I've watched YouTube but never really was in it. I'm not on any social media at the time. So I said, this was Christmas break of 2020 to 2021. So I went in, I thought, well, I have some videos of my old cars and stuff that I shot back in '86. Put that together, put the videos up. Didn't really know much about the monetization or even the making money of it. I thought it was a lot like Facebook. And so I thought it was a lot like Facebook. But I started reading into it. I put up some videos. You'll see, the first videos I put up, you obviously saw, were my 57 Chevy, me driving around in my Corvette, shot on old VHS tapes back in the 80s. And then I thought, well, let me go out and start doing stuff. I did work in television, news and stuff. And when you work in TV news, you have to go out and shoot like 5 or 6 stories a day and then edit them down so that they can be ready to go by 5 o'clock when I worked back in the news in the 90s. In early 2000s. So anyway, started putting videos up. And then, because I lived at Fort Myers, I had been up to Bradenton area to the drag track there a couple times. So I go up there because there's somebody named Cletus McFarland, who everybody now knows. And I was watching a channel called Vice Grip Garage, and he was going to be there and debuting a Chevelle that he built called the Independence. So I go up there. I met Cletus. Probably doesn't remember me because there was a ton of people there. I met him in the middle of a walkway. I have it on camera, one of the videos from there. And also met a couple different channel guys. I don't remember everybody. I think one was from Channel Every Day, the guy there that was helping Derek Berry from Vice Grip Garage get the Chevelle. And I've put up some of the Chevelle video. Anyway, that night I put up the Chevelle video that I put up, and I think it went up before Derek's did, and I got a ton of hits. You can see it was like 60 or 80,000. I don't know. If you go look, you can see. But anyway, that was, I think, in February. But by that time, I had found out that I had to get 1,000 hours of subscribers, or 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of video. And actually, that video within 2 months I was monetized, which I had friends that had YouTube channels that had never been monetized. They're still not monetized. I have friends that had channels and took them 2 years to get monetized. So I lucked out. It was COVID. It was using 2 people who had 1 million subscribers that I didn't know. It was just Forrest Gumped. Let's put it that way. So suddenly I'm making money, and so I keep putting up videos because I like putting up a lot of videos because I was in the car culture. I've had Corvettes. I've had 40 cars. I go to all the car events, NASCAR, all this other stuff, car shows, rod runs, hot rod power tour. So in my first year, I think I hit 1 million views my first 9 months, 8 months. And then I think and that was 2021. By 2022, I had hit 3 million views. When I went on the Hot Rod Power Tour in 2022, I went on the Hot Rod Power Tour my last year teaching because I taught through COVID, and then I decided I didn't want to teach anymore. And it was making some good money. You were making, I think at the time, it was like $10.29 per 1,000 views. So it was doing pretty decent. And between that and I'm a disabled vet, and the money I was making teaching, then I was making some decent money. And then I had a couple people. There was a guy that had some turbocharger part that put a sticker on my truck that paid me some good money. It was like $400 a month. I was making good money. Let's put it that way. I got appearance money. I got money for sponsorships that were outside of YouTube. I was making good money, YouTube money. I was getting people watching the channel, getting to do all kinds of things, getting to sit in the pits of NASCAR, getting to meet all kinds of people. Aaron Kaufman, I met Junior, went to Junior Motorsports, all that kind of stuff. So I really had a good time. Still do. Still love it. I mean, you guys know I'm putting them up. Fast forward to last year, well, April of last year, 2024, I got hurt. Fell out of my truck. And my pickup truck, I didn't fall out of the pickup truck. I stepped out of the pickup truck, hit a hole, fell, got hurt. And when I got hurt, I blew out my ACL and stuff. I have really not driven much since, because after the ACL accident, all last summer, I didn't do anything except for go to rehab. I went to one car show, which I didn't even get out of the car. And then as soon as I got that over with, which was in September, early September of last year, lost my job that I had. I had another job outside of YouTube for a bit, for about 1.5 years. And when I fell, I lost my job there. Then me and my dog got attacked by a pit bull. If you watch the channel, you saw that. That was the end of September. So then I couldn't really do anything because I got injured, got bit a couple places and stuff. And then after that, after the hurricane, I stepped on a screw and almost lost my foot, which I'm still recovering. I still have a nurse coming every other day to the house right now so I haven't worked in almost a year. So I've been living off of YouTube pretty much, and my disability from the Navy. That being said, a lot of people think, let me back up. Last fall, a lot of people were talking about how YouTube had to have changed. They changed what you get paid. And prior to that, I had made a pretty decent living, I think, comparatively. I mean, it was a good income for what I was doing, okay? So if you look here, my first year, I think I made around, for the first year, I made like 10 grand or something. Right now, so there's a couple ways to get paid. The money you get from YouTube, the commercials that you guys see, gets put in by YouTube, the commercials, and it's called AdSense. And so AdSense, and I'll show you the chart from AdSense. So AdSense is what YouTube gets paid to put commercials into your video. The commercials in your video pay YouTube money, and then they pay you a percentage of that money. And In the first 3 years, I made from AdSense about here's the chart. So about $32,000 from just AdSense. That was just AdSense. And then I made another, what is it here? Here's the chart that shows the breakdown. So I made money from AdSense, money from people who buy stickers, memberships. I don't have a lot of memberships. I wish I had more. For some reason, my YouTube doesn't get comments. I don't know why. Everybody else gets comments. No one comments on my stuff. I mean, there's some, but very few. So I made around, say, $32,000 off of YouTube. Now, I made other money outside. I have a shirt, or I have a merch account, which is not through YouTube. You can see the link where people buy t-shirts and stuff, and we have a whole mess of t-shirts, and I was an artist prior to this, so we have some really cool t-shirts with a lot of artwork. We sold t-shirts at events. We sold merchandise when I was at car shows or at events and different places we went to. We always sold t-shirts and stickers and hats and stuff, so that's a different revenue stream. Got appearance fees occasionally to go to different places. And then what else did we get? Oh, and then we did get some sponsorships for videos here and there for some of the models. We got paid for building models, got paid for putting stickers on my truck or promoting things here or there. So pretty decent living. And then last year, when I got hurt, I basically had about 10 terabytes, which is a ton from what I'm told. I'm not really sure, but I have 10 2 terabyte hard, or 5, no, actually I have 9. I have 9 2 terabyte hard drives. So I have 18 terabytes of video, from everything from the Mecum auctions to being in NASCAR to car shows, everything else. Plus I have tons of video, because I was one of the first people to ever get a video camera in my neighborhood when I was back in 1986. And so I've made a lot of videos over the years that I never put out there. Plus I took photos at all the car shows and the events. So you guys have seen all this. I mean, we have over 1,300 videos up. So how much money I've made total has been a significant amount. But that stuff, a lot of the outside stuff, doesn't really apply to most YouTubers. So if you're starting a channel and you're going, you know what, I'm not going to have a merchandise store because I don't want to design merchandise and have to deal with that. I don't know anybody that's going to sponsor me for my real estate company or for my body shop or just for my channel. So if you take those out, and by the way, that's where a majority of money, I mean, Vice Grip Garage makes a ton of money. He makes like $200,000 a month off of YouTube. But he makes a hell of a lot more off from O'Reilly's. And that's good. And there's other companies. The guy that does rock and roll, he gets paid a ton for the sunglasses and stuff he wears. You know, those are the deals that make people millionaires. Until they get, so basically getting up to 24,000 subscribers, once you get into past 10,000, the money is significant, but it's not millionaire significant. You have to really get deals for that kind of stuff. But for my channel, what happened, and I don't know, and a lot of people are wondering, and I'm seeing videos from other YouTubers, is it seems like, and I'm showing you this chart, so it really happened between October and November of last year. And you can see October I made like $900 a month. So I was making pretty consistently over $1,000 a month. Some months I made $4,000. Some months I made $2,000. Some months I made $1,800. Some I made more, some less. But it was usually always $1,000 a month. And last year, up until today, other than the model cars, and when we went to the Mecum auction, those two things we shot this year. Everything else was video that we had, but we never or I say we, but me, and so occasionally April helps me, occasionally Melissa helps me, but for the most part, it's me. It's video I had and have had for a long time. So I try to go through and go, oh, we never put that piece up, we never put that up, we never put this car on, we never did this, because I usually shoot, like when we go to Mecum auction, I'll shoot 2 days, 3 days worth of video, which is it's 100 hours of video. At least 12, no, it's like 12, it's like 40 hours of video. And I put up maybe 10 hours of that. 5 or 6 1 to 2 hour videos. Sometimes this year I didn't even put that much up. So I have a ton of video that I never use. And it's just a matter of telling the story with the video or showing specific cars. But I have all that video, so you guys get to see new video to you, but it's not new video to me. So, how much money, going back to the money thing. So, as you can see here, there was a huge drop. And I don't know what happened, but a lot of people started leaving YouTube, a lot of big channels. That's when Motor Trend, that's when all these big channels started just leaving YouTube. And I don't know why, other than around that time was the whole TikTok thing where YouTube started getting people in that had shorts. Prior to that, you couldn't have a short. You didn't get paid for short. You could have a short, but you couldn't get paid for it. Suddenly let people in that had shorts, and the money dried up. I don't know if it's a thing. I don't know. And then they started putting shorts in, so I don't know what happened. I know a lot of people just ended YouTube. They ended their channels. It wasn't worth them making money on it. Excuse me. It wasn't worth them the work, because, like, perfect example, I just made a YouTube video, say, of building a model. The model tractor trailer I just put up this yesterday. The model itself was around $50, although I think that one I got for free. I'm not sure, but say $50 for that model kit. Okay, they average anywhere from $25 to $50. So $50 for that. Paint is now $6 a can. Glues, all this other stuff, so say all the other stuff there, you're looking at probably another, say, $10 of supplies. So you're at $60 in the hole starting with it. And then it took me basically 3.5 days to build at about 6 hours a day. So you're looking at a 24-hour build, because you have to have time and wait for glue to dry and paint to dry and stuff. So now you've got 18 hours into it, 18 to 24 hours into that build. Once the build's done, you have to edit that. And to edit, that many hours of video and figure out what you're going to use, what you're going to not use, probably took me 4 hours to edit that. 3 to 4 hours to edit all that. And that's only because I've been editing stuff since 1991. And I've been editing on a non-linear system, which is what we call the things you do in a computer with when you have different video streams and audio streams and all that kind of stuff, and you can put stuff together. I've been doing that since film school at FSU in 1994, when the machines there, and Avid back then was almost $1 million, and a Media 100 system was $100,000. So people learn to do that now, but I've been doing it like it's second nature for 20 years. So I'm pretty fast at editing. And when I shoot stuff, I usually shoot the video. I tell the story in my head, so I know I'm not going to shoot all this video I'm never going to use. There's stuff I'm going to do, stuff I'm not going to do. So you're looking at about 30 hours investment to build that model. Now, in the past, so say 30 hours, right? So say you want to make $20 an hour, that video should make you about $600 minimum. You should get $600 for that video. Now, if you're getting paid by a company, a model company, or testers, or somebody else like that to subsidize that, that's good, right? Okay. But still, a model kit you need to get at least 1,000 to 2,000 views minimum. You should get about 10,000 views for a model kit. 10,000 views pays About $100, because you get them out $10 per 1,000. And it used to be that way. I'm getting like $2 per 1,000 right now, $2 to $3 per 1,000, and I don't know why. But it dropped, and you can see on this chart, went from like 999, which was a slow month, down to like nothing. I think last month I made $130, and I'm getting 30, 40, 50,000 views. So I'm not really sure. And here's the weird thing. It's like it should be mathematically and everything. The more videos you have, like about a year and a half ago, I didn't make a video for a month. I wanted to do an experiment. I think at the time I had like, I don't know, 800 videos up, something like that. And I said, you know, I'm going to just take a month off. I want to see what the income would be if I don't put anything up for a month. And I think it was like the month of June or the month of May or something. There was a month where I think I put up one video, maybe two. And I still made like, I think it was like $1,600 for the month from YouTube. And I thought, you know, if nothing else, it'll be my truck payment. You know, it pays for my truck, pays for my truck insurance, and some other things. So I thought, well, the more videos I add, the more viewers you're going to have. And the more viewers you have, I mean, at least I'm going to get I have to get at least one video, one person to watch each video. I mean, there's 33 million people or billion people out there, whatever, that somebody's going to watch at least one video. I mean, I would average 150 to 200,000 views a month, right? So sometimes a lot more, sometimes 300,000 views for the month. One month I had 400,000 views. So suddenly I don't know what happened, and that happened in October. So October, it dropped, it dumped. This month, March, right now, it's not even the first week of March yet, and I made $23 on AdSense. Now, I don't know why that is, but something changed, and it changed so much that a lot of big channels went out of business because they just couldn't, like Donut Media. A bunch of people are changing things. A bunch of big channels are just disappearing because it's not worth it. And that's hurting everybody. And I don't know if Google got greedy. I don't know if it's because they're trying to break up Google and the monopoly or whatever they call that. I don't know. But real life expectations are that there are people that make hundreds of thousands a month, and you have like the Mr. Beasts and the Cletus McFarlanes who made this really fast, really quick back in the mid 2010s, 12s, 14s, and did great. They're all 5 to 7 years older than me, 5 to 10 years older. So they had audiences. COVID made every YouTube channel great. I mean, I think you could put up watching paint dry and you would have made money. But there is there's something going on, because even my most popular video, which was the going to Johnny Cash's house and his garage, his private house, his private garage, seeing his collection, which was always one of my top 10 videos, it dropped out of being a top 10 for like 3 months. It dropped out. September, October, November, December, and January, it was getting nothing. It got 3 views. So I don't know how that's possible, because it usually gets about 1,000 views a week. So there's something definitely going wrong or going internally with YouTube, and I don't know what it is, and nobody answers you over there. The other thing that is new, and that's what I'm making this video now, so that we can maybe come back and revisit this, circle around, as they say, in 6 months, is I just got notified that, and I don't know if this is everybody, but we got notified that they're going to start testing where they're going to put our videos. All our new videos are coming out in all these different languages, Spanish and German and Finnish and whatever. So there's like 20 languages or something. They're automatically going to be put into those languages. This one will be put into that language. And it's supposed to do it so we get more views worldwide. What that means financially, I don't know. But the only thing I can do is, I mean, it's been good for me, not because, I mean, I've been healing, so I still see, like I said, I haven't been able to go anywhere. In fact, April's had my truck for a while because I couldn't drive with a foot with a giant bandage on it. And before that, my leg getting bandaged from the dog bite, my hands being bandaged from the dog bite, and before that, my knee and ACL being torn. So I really still have video I can put up and you guys are seeing. I'm building a lot more models to give you guys some cool content. But the reality is, if you wanted to see what a YouTuber makes, right now I'm showing you what I make as of today. But you can see the drop off, you can see the spikes, and I'm hoping it changes. Now, if you want to help me change, subscribe, watch my videos, tell me in the comments, do you like this? You don't. I'm happy if you want to say, hey, this sucks, let me know. And if you say, hey, I'd love to see this car, this race, this car show, this whatever, cruise in, you build this model kit, talk about this car, that car, do things. I mean, as you see, we're pretty much automotive everything. And I am happy to do that, to go out and find what you guys need. But with no feedback, I just kind of do what I like to do, and I'm hoping, and so far I've had a couple million people that seem to enjoy what I do. But anyway, or if you really want to help the channel, just join the channel. I think it's $1.50 a month. That would be real helpful. Pays for gas, pays for travel, pays for me to put these up, pays for the supplies to build these model kits. So, but if you want to start a new channel, I've heard and I see that a lot of people, it's taken a lot more. Now I'm also on Rumble. I'm on Facebook now. Facebook never drives anybody to YouTube. I don't know why it doesn't. Even if you put the videos up, nobody clicks on them. Rumble pays, but it hasn't paid yet. We just started that, so we've only got about 30 videos up there. We're just transferring a lot of videos from YouTube over there. I should try Instagram. I got to figure out how that works. Anyway, if you have comments about this, or if you have questions, I am happy to answer questions. I've been putting together a bunch of stuff so I can go out and talk to people about starting a YouTube channel, why it's beneficial. Now, it's beneficial to companies. It's beneficial to expand your footprint. It's beneficial to expand your fan base, to, you'll make money from it. Yeah, I mean, if you're a garage, if you're a real estate company, if you're a travel company, putting up videos definitely expands your footprint. Whether it's going to make you a lot of money, no, it's not going to cost you money, but you take pictures anyway, you take videos anyway, and everybody has a phone now. So, but as far as starting one now, I don't know. I'm not ungrateful. I still make a couple $100 every month on it. Sometimes I've made $1,000 on it. I don't count on it as income anymore. Not right now. We'll see if I can go back to counting on it. I counted on it the second year because it was really bringing in some money, but not anymore. So anyway, I just wanted to be honest with you, show you what you can expect, real life, what you can expect. Nobody puts out how much they make. And then merchandise, of course, is crazy. Depends on, like, my merchandiser's in Vegas, and that's a whole different thing. It has nothing to do with YouTube. It's its own website. If you click on my merchandise, you can buy it from there. I design everything. They do all the order, so it comes out of there so that they can run it efficiently and get you what you need and carry all the sizes and everything. If people who want me to sponsor stuff, I've had some sponsorships. Some stuff just doesn't make sense for me to sponsor. But if you have something you want me to sponsor, if you own a hobby shop and you want me to sponsor your website, if you're a hobby provider, if you do paints or hobby equipment, or if you do model kits, and you want me to, if you want to send me a free model kit, I'll build it. We'll promote stuff like that. If you want me to promote your business, reach out to me. I'm happy to reach you. But if you're new at this, I would say 3 things. 1, just put content up. Enjoy the art of making videos. Enjoy the art of having people like what you put up. As long as you treat it that way in your head, then treat it that way. Number 2 is put stuff up. Treat it like a business so you get paid like a business. I don't know what's going on with, I can't say, I used to say you get paid like a business, but now, I don't know. But it's not going to stop me from treating this like a business. Anyway, you saw the real world. Let me know what you think. That's the real numbers. They're not manipulated. I'm not somebody here telling you I made $1 million last year and can only show you, $32,000. I'm showing you what you actually can really make. That's the real numbers, not manipulated by me. It's the analytics. If you do appearance fees, if you do other stuff, put stickers on your truck, build things for other people, get paid to show stuff, that's all on the outside, and you know that because you'll see the little, this video is sponsored. And occasionally I have that. Anyway, just wanted to let you know what was going on. I wanted to be true to you, to let you know the real world. And if you have any questions, put them in comments below. Appreciate it. Thanks for listening. We'll go back to our regular scheduled Automania. Thanks, guys. Talk to you later.